we have with us Grandmaster Harikrishna, who has just uh, crossed round 3 and headed into round 4, the first Indian to do so after a hard-fought battle against Dardha Daniel. How does it feel?
Yeah, it feels good, nice, of course. Today was interesting game. I mean, my opponent was trying to put some pressure as he has had to win. He had to fight for a win today. But I think I equalized out of the opening, and my position was quite solid in the sense like to have real weakness for me. I mean, when he offered draw, I think the position is maybe a bit better for black, if not huge advantage. I hope not. But I was sure that my position was out of the. I mean, must be good for me. But of course, since a draw is enough for me to go to the next round, draw was fine for me. So yeah, overall it's good for me so far.
So, a very balanced and comfortable draw for you today, but quite a chaotic game yesterday where you had all your pieces run amok on the board. How did you feel about that game?
Yeah, it was one of those days. You get to calculate and lot of complications and so on. So usually when everything goes well, it feels like it was very smooth and so on. But behind this, or let's say convincing, there were a lot of things which I had to calculate, of course. But I think yesterday he did underestimate the danger of White's attack, and of course he missed the move knight c3, which was quite an important detail. And after knight c3, it was just over for him. So yeah, it was one of very nice games for me, and it's good.
Do you believe your game against Nesterov had an impact on Dardha in the sense where he was a bit skeptical about how, as you said, he underestimated your prospects? Do you think he was a bit skeptical about it?
No, I think based on the position which was on the board, I feel that he didn't think that black was black was the one who had to play carefully. And I don't know honestly what he missed, but to me it seemed like White had things under control, at least yesterday. So yeah, maybe something he didn't didn't prepare some variation, or maybe he just thought that black has no danger or whatsoever.
As a spectator, I have enjoyed the games, and when your game comes up, I just switch the engine off because the board is filled with chaos, and I have genuinely enjoyed it. You have earned yourself a rest day, as you won't be heading into the tie breaks.
Actually, two, because a 10th is also
A free day as well. But this isn't your first rest day. You have had it before as well.
Yeah.
What did you do in Goa to specifically relax for that?
Not much actually. I just try to sleep a bit longer, and I don't really prepare like the usual days, because then you have some rest and then you can keep going for the next games. Regarding what I did, probably not much, because I just like to rest and sleep longer. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
Maybe 2 rest days you find something more to do, or
Yeah,
if you enjoy how
probably. Yeah, probably with 2 rest days, yes, for sure. And yeah, I forgot to say it's better to switch off the engine, because honestly, sometimes while playing you feel that you did something amazing, and then when you come back or someone says okay, but maybe your opponent had this defense or that defense, objectively this is nice to know, but on the other hand it's quite hard while playing to be as precise as an engine.
I'm very happy that I have switched off the engine, and I think as a player you would want to know it yourself rather than someone else telling you about it.
See, the thing is, like there is a tendency when which kind of wins and which kind of chances did you miss, because sometimes in like after 10 precise moves for engine it's zeros,
Yeah.
and that's not so easy. But whereas if you have 3 or 4 moves and then you choose the sixth move, yes, then then that's not a good thing, yeah. But on the other hand, it's quite normal to miss something in there. Let's say there is only one move and this you miss because of something which you missed on the calculation after a few moves, and this is the usual thing which happens to players. And it really doesn't matter if someone else tells you or if you find it on your own, but it doesn't really help when you analyze too many ways how you missed the chances, because it's not going to do anything better for your next game. So in general, you players do figure it out, like where you missed, unless it's some end game where it's long stuff. And yeah, sometimes even if you miss, it's not an issue actually.
That's a great way to put it. And I think as I view the game, and I also play the game quite actively, it feels better to be more natural and connected without the engine, as especially while watching your games in this event.
Yeah, it's quite different when you are playing and watching, because when if let's say I'm watching also with the engine, it's very easy to say, okay, why did you not play this or that? But of course, it's quite natural for the fans and chess fans to watch with engine, because then they have a guidance in the sense. And but it's important for the fans or chess lovers to understand what kind of moves are possible for the player to find or not. Sometimes what is easy for the engine, it's not even coming in your head, the whole way sequence of moves. So it's quite interesting, and I don't think you should avoid, but on the other hand, some guidance would be not bad.
And as you said, you see a bunch of lines, but there's only one line that eventually happens on the board.
Yes.
That is a great outlook to it. Also, there's a large Indian camp here. Have you all been to bonding together, or is it been one for himself around here?
Well, I mean, we obviously greet each other and speak a little bit, but it's hard to find the time, because every player has different routine, let's say, from breakfast, lunch, dinner, etc., and also walks and sleep and everything. So it's different, quite different. But of course, we wish each other to win and go as far as possible.
Well, that is great, and I hope all for the best for you for the following games, and congratulations again for heading to round 4.
Thank you.
And I also hope you have a great rest day too, in fact, and you enjoy it as well.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.